My friend, who is now attending CCM, she's for stage management, she kind of low-key forced me to audition for the school musical. But after that, I kind of got hooked, and I was a part of every single show in our program after that. I've been a part of like 12 shows now, I think. And I was mostly in the ensemble. I graduated with 2 leads, which is honestly the best thing ever, because I didn't get cast as the leading lady in every single thing, and I think that taught me a lot. I learned how to work with a group. I learned the importance of community and learning how to give. I think that's really important because as an ensemble member, you have to give. So where my work ethic comes from is the way I was raised. I've always been taught by my directors, talent only takes you so far. Work ethic is where you truly find growth. If you have that, that's where you grow. I was born in a brown community. I was in every like math and science club. I was in GEMS, which is a girls engineering math and science club. And I did all that stuff, and I was straight A student. And it came with a lot of pressure. I chose to kind of just extract that work ethic and apply it somewhere else because I knew that my passion wasn't in math and science. Even though I was good at it, like I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. Yeah, after I joined theater, it was hard to stay in it because my parents weren't on board. Now they're 100% on board. But back then they weren't, and it took a lot for me to stay in. As a parent, they just care, and they don't want me to go off and somewhere and off in the deep end and like jump off a cliff and like kind of jump in and not know where I am and not know what I'm doing and not feel like I have the skills to navigate like this business. They came to the lead, they watched Bright Star, and I just heard from everyone my mom was crying and she was so proud of me, and she didn't even know what to say, and I'm just so grateful for them and for their support. This year specifically was very, very hard for me because my college audition process was actually the hardest thing I've ever done because there was a lot going on in my personal life, and I had to kind of step away from that and focus on my auditions. And I auditioned, I got called back to all these top schools and then got rejected from every single one except UNCSA. I got waitlisted, not even accepted. I was waitlisted for a very long time. And I literally 2 days before decision day, I got in, and I was so thankful. And it honestly, I think it prepared me for the real world because this is how the industry is going to be. I'm going to get face rejection, but it was more I felt for my parents. I just didn't want to disappoint them, and I knew they wanted me to go to a school where I would succeed in. And for me, I know that would be any school because it is what you make out of it. I think love and family is at the core of this show, at the core of Alice's journey, hope and redemption, all those things. Just the fact that love can conquer mostly everything, I would say. Love conquers all. It comes in different forms, and Alice taught me how to savor the pain because everyone goes through it, and embracing the pain can activate feelings within us that we didn't even know existed. And it's a beautiful thing, but only if you allow it to be. This opportunity is so meaningful to me and other thespians because it lets us know that you're there to help us. And that everyone is rooting for us, and theater is all about uplifting and community, like uplifting each other and community and all that stuff. And this is, I think, an example of that.